It's that disruptive, frustrating feeling that your own body is no longer on your side. It's the sudden, inexplicable exhaustion at 3 p.m. It's the night sweats that ruin your sleep, the irritability that feels out of character, or that persistent brain fog that makes you feel like you're walking through mud. You know something is out of balance, yet you're so often told this is just a normal part of aging. But that feeling of being perpetually out of sync is not just in your head, it is a very real, biological signal. Before we begin, please remember that I am a health researcher and translator, not a medical doctor. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. Please consult your physician for any medical advice. Today, we're going to put the science back into your kitchen and find the clarity you deserve. The symptoms you are experiencing are not vague complaints. They are the downstream effects of a system under profound stress. Many of you are searching for answers and may have heard the term adrenal fatigue, but in the scientific community, we analyze this cluster of symptoms through a much more precise lens. HPA axis dysregulation. The HPA axis, that's the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, is your body's central stress response system. Think of it as the command center that decides when to release stress hormones, primarily cortisol. In a healthy state, this system fires up to help you handle a threat and then returns to a calm baseline. But in our modern lives, we are dealing with chronic, low-grade stressors, financial worries, work deadlines, family caregiving, environmental toxins, and chronic inflammation. The command center never gets the all-clear signal. It stays on, leading to a state of cortisol imbalance. This isn't necessarily about having low cortisol. It's about having the wrong amount at the wrong time. Maybe it's high when it should be low at night, ruining your sleep. Or maybe it's flatlined in the morning when you need it to get up and go. This cortisol imbalance is the bully on the playground. It pushes all the other hormones around. When we analyze the biochemical pathways, we see that cortisol dysregulation directly impacts your body's ability to produce and balance estrogen and progesterone. It disrupts your thyroid function. It impacts your insulin sensitivity. This is why you don't just feel one symptom, you feel a cascade of them. Your body is doing its best to cope, but its primary communication network is being jammed. I've linked the research on the HPA axis in the description box below. What is critical to understand is that these symptoms are not a personal failing. They are evidence. They are the check engine light. And today, we're going to look at the root cause. So, how do we begin to support this overwhelmed HPA axis? How do we calm the command center? We don't start by fighting the system. We start by helping it. We reduce its workload. And one of the most overburdened systems in this entire equation is the liver. This is a critical connection that is often missed. Your liver is your primary hormone processing plant. It is responsible for hepatic detoxification, the biochemical process of breaking down, packaging, and excreting used hormones, like estrogen, to keep your levels in balance. But if that liver is already overburdened, dealing with a lifetime of environmental toxins, processed foods, and the byproducts of chronic inflammation, it can't keep up. Your body's ability to clear the slate becomes impaired, leading to the very imbalances that disrupt your sleep, energy, and mood. This is where we can bring in a powerful biochemical ally from the kitchen: asparagus. We've been told to eat it, But let's look at why it works from a scientific perspective. When we analyze its nutritional profile, asparagus isn't just a vegetable, it's a detoxification support tool. Its first and most powerful component is that it is one of the richest food sources of a compound called glutathione. In biochemical circles, glutathione is known as the body's master antioxidant. Its primary job is to support phase 2 liver detoxification. Think of it as the liver's dedicated cleanup crew. Glutathione binds to toxins, neutralizes them, and makes them water-soluble so your body can safely flush them out. By providing your body with the building blocks for this crucial antioxidant, you are directly supporting your liver's ability to manage its workload, which in turn allows it to get back to its other essential job, metabolizing your hormones. Second, asparagus is an excellent source of folate, or vitamin B9. Folate is not just for pregnancy. It is a critical player in a body-wide process called methylation. Methylation is like the millions of tiny on-off switches that control everything from your DNA expression to, crucially, your detoxification pathways and hormone balance. A lack of adequate folate can impair these pathways. By consuming folate-rich foods like asparagus, we are providing the essential nutrient for these biochemical switches to function correctly. Finally, asparagus supports a completely different but equally important system, your microbiome. Asparagus is loaded with a specific type of prebiotic fiber called inulin. This fiber is not for you. It's food for your beneficial gut bacteria. And when we look at hormone balance, this is paramount. Your gut contains a specific collection of bacteria, known as the estrobolome, which has the unique job of metabolizing and modulating the estrogen circulating in your body. If your microbiome is out of balance, your estrobolome cannot function correctly, leading to imbalances in estrogen. By feeding your microbiome with the inulin from asparagus, you are helping to cultivate a healthy gut environment, which is a non-negotiable foundation for restoring hormonal harmony. This is what food as science means. We are not looking for a miracle. We are using specific, nutrient-dense foods to support the precise biological systems hepatic detoxification, methylation, and the microbiome that are struggling. So, we have this incredible scientific data. We see the clear connections between glutathione and liver support, folate and methylation, and inulin and the microbiome. The question is, how do we translate this from science into sustenance? This is where the how becomes simple and empowering. We are not talking about a complex, restrictive protocol. We are talking about integration. Here are 3 simple ways you can begin to incorporate this healing food into your life to support those very pathways. First, the simple steam. Many of us grew up eating asparagus that was boiled until it was mushy and lost its vibrant color. We want to avoid that. To preserve that delicate, water-soluble folate, you want to steam your asparagus lightly for just 3 to 5 minutes until it's bright green and tender crisp. A simple drizzle of olive oil, lemon juice, and sea salt is all it needs. This is a perfect side to any protein, and it preserves the biochemical integrity of the food. Second, the endocrine support soup. This is a wonderfully nourishing way to get a concentrated dose of these nutrients. You can blend lightly steamed asparagus with a base of celery and a high-quality vegetable broth. The celery adds its own unique trace mineral electrolytes, which are fantastic for hydration and supporting kidney function, another key part of your body's detoxification system. It's warm, it's calming, and it's incredibly supportive. And third, for maximum prebiotic benefit, try it raw. The inulin fiber is most available and effective when uncooked. This might sound strange, but you can use a simple vegetable peeler to shave asparagus spears into thin, delicate ribbons. Toss them with mixed greens, some healthy fats like walnuts or avocado, and a light vinaigrette. It adds a fresh, crisp texture to a salad and directly feeds that beneficial gut bacteria we talked about. The goal here is consistency, not perfection. This isn't a cure. This is an act of support. By adding one of these simple protocols to your week, you are consciously reducing the burden on your liver and gut. You are giving your HPA axis a chance to find its balance. You are taking back your agency, one meal at a time, right in your own kitchen. The journey to hormonal balance can feel long, but it is not a mystery. Your body is not broken. It is communicating. By learning to listen to those signals and responding with the right, science-backed foods, you are stepping out of the fog of confusion and into the clarity of your own healing. You have the power to rebuild, and it starts right here.